Silence and smile are two parts. Smile is way to solve many problems, and silence is way to solve many problems. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome to this.
Good afternoon.
I am Balaji Anandan, Sajjananda. Toastmaster International is a non-profit educational organization for the purpose helping the members improve the communication skill, speaking skill, and leadership. The club was started in the year 1924 and introduced as a community. The founder was Ramsey Scott. The mission of Toastmasters International to empower individuals to become more effective communicators. The code of conduct of Toastmasters meeting. Please switch off your mobile phone or put it on silent. Number 2, do not walk out during the meeting. Please use a sheet of paper to communicate after the call. Number 3, we encourage members to come in a glad and warm attitude. Number 4, speaker refrain from topics like things, initial and point. Now this is the time for presiding officer. Our presiding officer is the IT advisor and current president of the Toastmasters. Please put your hands together. Presiding officer.
Thank you, Balaji. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
What is new this week?
Engineers
What?
Day.
Engineers Day. Great. Just 2 days back, right? Just not celebrated very well, except some walks of course. I don't see. Do you celebrate a lot in IIT?
They should.
A bit more. Look at all. Sorry? Last week, Onam festival. Full. In fact, talking about IIT, recently I was part of evaluating few deals. There is a company called Detect Technologies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Startup.
So yeah, David. I believe he's a final year student.
Yes.
So recently I happened to see new technology, patented one from IIT by a 4th year student, and probably 2-3 of them. It's an amazing thing to detect leaks in high temperature pipelines. And it's unique there. Apparently that's not available anywhere in the world. In fact, there's a coverage in the Hindu today. They got yet another award, 6th award. So, how many of you procrastinate? All of you. Great. Anybody who didn't raise their hands? Yes, not for her. In fact, how many of you have heard about David Allen? He's a productivity expert,
Yeah.
personal productivity expert. He's written a book, he's developed a system. Recently I was watching a video interview of David Allen. He says, he talks about a 2-minute rule, which he advises people, which he does advise people whom he coaches on this personal productivity. So whatever you can do in 2 minutes, finish it off. So we will be wondering what I can do in 2 minutes, but he says a lot of things may fit into that criteria. So decide what you can do in 2 minutes. It could be just forwarding email, delegating, or XCOM delegating to the subcommittee members, whatever you want to do. Just do it, and then definitely that is going to put you in a little better position with respect to not procrastinating. Great, welcome to and the meeting is over now. How many guests do we have? Can you please introduce yourself? Okay. Welcome.
I actually from the IT industry and have 2 decades of experience. Wow.
Hello everyone.
Lokesh's friend.
Yeah, I'm Himanshu. I'm Lokesh's friend. I'm working in Hyundai Motor India, and just to support him, and I wanted to see how this club is, because I myself have stage fright. So let me see if I can gain anything from here. So I'm for that purpose too.
Thank you. Welcome. Any other guests we have? Okay. So for running the meeting, we have somebody called Toastmaster of the Day, which members will be very familiar. Today's Toastmaster of the Day is young, energetic, and a brilliant speaker, one of the best speakers we have in the club. In fact, I don't know when she joined, maybe I'm sure less than a year. Yeah. She got onto this platform very well. But I like it. It's a great platform. We try to tell people, but one thing is you have to commit to this platform just blindly, and then keep coming and playing, taking roles and playing, giving speeches. So I saw her really, her CC1 itself was very good. How many of you remember Priyanka? At least say yes. She's a great speaker, and more importantly, she's got onto the platform, and outside the club she contributes a lot also. She, along with Kalyan, is coordinating a speechcraft program at Fidelity. In fact, we have finished 7 sessions. We got excellent feedback so far. It's an 8-session program to familiarize the concept of Toastmastering to anybody, general or corporate. This is specifically for Fidelity. On their request, we are running the second such speechcraft. So she is coordinating along with Kalyan. It's going very well. So welcome on stage, Nisha T. M.
Before we get into the meeting, I wish to learn something. How many of you are good listeners here? Okay, so let's test how good listeners you are. We had a guest over there. What's his name? Okay. Okay, we had a guest over here. She has visited some other club. Where is that club? Okay, fine. I think you all are pretty good listeners. But yeah. So the theme of the day is listen to learn. Many of us think we are good listeners. Many of us think we are bad listeners. But there's nothing as good such as good or bad listeners. We are all, most of the time, selective listeners. We select what we wish to hear. That's because maybe something is running in our mind already. We are preoccupied with something. Or many times we listen to reply and not to understand. So all these issues go within us. But however, we know that this listening is a very important skill. We don't actually practice it. So today we thought, let's practice this skill today. Let's see if we are all good listeners. Because we are all here to build our communication skills. But we forget to accept that communication is equal to speaking plus listening. Speaking alone does not take you anywhere. So let's try the skill. Let's practice if you're all good at it. So I will test your listening skills as and when I come here. So I hope you all are listening well today. And okay, so getting on to the meeting. Today we have 3 sessions. The first session will be a prepared speech session, wherein we have 4 prepared speakers. After which we'll have an on-the-spot speaking session, which we call it as the impromptu speaking. And then finally we have an evaluation session, wherein we have our Toastmaster evaluators who will come and evaluate the speeches. So this is how any meeting goes. And to help me with my role, I have a general evaluator, and he's none other than Toastmaster Arjun. He's again been with Medley for about a year, and he's a student from IIT Madras. And yeah, may I invite you Arjun?
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Arjun, and I am the general evaluator for today. So basically, I am in charge of something called the evaluation session, which comes at the end of the meeting. So the purpose of this evaluation session is to give feedback to all the speakers who come here and speak. Now, evaluation is something which very necessarily involves listening. The speaker knows that when he comes on stage to speak, at least one person in the audience will be listening to him, and that will be the evaluator. So there's a common, not misconception, there's a common belief that evaluators are above speakers, and because they are giving feedback to the speakers, but it is not the case. Even evaluators, when they listen to speeches, they themselves learn a lot from the way the speaker is delivering and so on and so forth. So, to help me with this evaluation, I have 2 teams. The first team goes by TAG team, which is the short form for timer, accounter and grammarian. So, I think all 3 TAG team players are first time for their roles, correct? Yeah?
Yes.
So, for the timer, we have Toastmaster Ramesh, who is doing his very first role at Medley. And yeah. Toastmaster Ramesh is actually running an NGO. I read his introduction and it appealed to me a lot. He's a part of an NGO called Anandam Foundation, and they help students who are economically backward to obtain higher studies. That's something really great.
Thank you.
Yeah, will you please introduce your role?
Yeah, sure. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests. Good afternoon. As a timer, I'll be helping the speakers practice expressing a thought within a specific time. My duty is to time the prepared speeches, table topic speeches, and speech evaluation during this meeting. The green card indicates the qualifying time, the yellow card is the target time, and the red card is the maximum time, and you have 30 seconds to finish up. And for a 5 to 7 minutes prepared speech, I'll show the green card at 5 minutes, the yellow card at 6 minutes, and the red card at 7 minutes. You should speak a minimum of 4 minutes and 30 seconds to qualify. For evaluators, time is 2 to 3 minutes. The green card is shown at 2 minutes, the yellow card is at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and the red card at 3 minutes. And you have 30 seconds left. And for table topic speaker, each speaker is encouraged to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. I'll show you the green card at 1 minute, the yellow card at 1 minute 30 seconds, and the red card at 2 minutes. If you speak under time or over time by more than 30 seconds, you will be disqualified and are not eligible for awards. If you speak less than 1 minute, you will be again disqualified. I will report the qualifying times when called upon at the end of the meeting. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So next up we have the accountant, who is Charan. He is my classmate. I've known him the longest among all of Medlians here, and he is someone very outspoken, and we've had some great times together. But one thing I specifically remember is that we can never work together. That is not like once in my first year, he came to my room for a group study session, and we ended up playing a game called Need for Speed Most Wanted for the whole day. But now you again got the opportunity to work together, and I hope it goes well. He's also a very extremely friendly person. You can notice him after the Bonda session. He'll be talking very actively. Don't get alerted by the Bonda. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, can you introduce yourself?
Thank you, General, and welcome guests. My duty as the accountant is to listen to the verbal distractions such as you know, and so, but, and other filler words or sounds. I will also keep track of the repeated words like the, and I. Lastly, I will keep track of long pauses when they are distracting. I will keep track of these speaking errors in writing for each speaker and give a report when called upon by the General Manager. Thank you.
Finally, we have the grammarian, who is Toastmaster Sanjeev. So Sanjeev is a manager at CTS, and he is a person who loves to listen to other people. So may I invite Toastmaster Sanjeev to read out his subject.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. As a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all your speeches. Listening carefully to their English language, I take notes of any issues of the English language as well as outstanding issues, quotes, sayings, and thoughts. As a grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day, heart. Listen attentively. An example of using the word is let's have today's speech. Each speaker is encouraged to use word of the day. I will give word of the day report and grammatical usage report when called upon during the meeting. Over to you, General Manager.
So, the other team I have is a set of evaluators who will evaluate specifically each individual prepared speaker. I'll introduce those guys later. And other than these two teams, I have the audience is also a set of evaluators. Do you know how? How are you guys evaluators?
Votes.
Yes, it's not just the voting. In your ballot sheet, there are spaces for speakers, all the speakers, table topics master and TMOD. So this is for you to give these particular speakers feedback, your own thoughts. You can write down your thoughts after each of these speeches and tar out the chits and send it to the specific speakers. These chits are actually very helpful and can sometimes make that speaker's day. And these will sometimes be even treasured by that speaker. I still have my chits I got from my speeches. So I request all of you to please fill in all those, give them feedback. So yeah, that's all I have for now. I'll be back when it's my turn again at the end of the meeting. So for now, over to the team.
When we talk, we say only those things which we already know. But when we listen, we can actually learn something. So I messed up the quote, but it's okay. Any of you know who is the person who gave this quote? Yeah, Dalai Lama. No, it's Dalai Lama. So okay, coming back to I told you I will ask you questions. So please raise your hand. I don't want Gumbalo to go in the answers. I want each of you to raise your hand and then say the answer. We had a grammarian introduce a word of the day, hark. So what was the usage which he gave?
Let us all hark.
Anyone? Okay, Ilayaraja.
To listen, to hark the audience, guest speaker today. To hark.
Not exactly.
Hark the meeting.
No.
Hark the speech.
Partially correct. Someone wants to give the exact phrase?
Let's hark today's speeches.
Yeah. Oh, so Janani is getting. So before getting on to the prepared speeches, we have an educational speaker today. She's none other than Toastmaster Priyanka. She's been with Medley for about 2 years. And when I joined, she was a VPM, and she's always known for her smile. She's someone who welcomes anybody who gets in, any guest or any member, with a very warm smile, and she's all pleasant and things like that. And today she's going to give a session on. Today she's going to give a session on mentoring. How many of you all have become mentors? You all have mentees as such. Okay. Is there anyone who wishes to be a mentor soon? Okay. So here is a session which will help you to give you the rules or what are the things you've got to do as a mentor. So over to Priyanka.